Tonikawa Over the Moon for You is an anime about a guy named Nasa Yuzuki who gets to marry a beautiful girl named Tsukasa, who is probably Princess Kaguya from the Japanese story called The Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. With such a unique premise, this show is allowed to develop a wholesome love story between a husband and a wife, even though they are both quite shy. The first season already had a solid debut, and since the second season is premiering right now, it's a great time to give you guys some reasons why you should watch this show. There's only one particular reason why it might not be a show for you, and we'll get to that at the end of the video. The number one reason why you should be watching this anime is because it's telling a story that has never been told before. Sure, there are plenty of iterations of the tale of the bamboo cutter, but Tonikawa Over the Moon for You hasn't even used any of the original material yet. The creator is making an entirely new show about a guy who risked everything to be with the woman he loved, and she agreed if they got married. That's something totally new in anime, at least to me. Now they get to live happily ever after, and even though they do sort of fight sometimes, it's refreshing to see a couple in anime that actually wants to serve and help each other. Tsukasa is so perceptive and quite emotionally intelligent as well. She knows when her husband is stressed, and she usually knows what to do in order to support him whenever he has insecurities. To go along with that, Nasa is quite the catch too. He is incredibly smart, and he can pretty much fix anything due to his practical knowledge of machines. He works really hard, and honestly, they're the perfect couple. All of these things culminate into a satisfying show where you get tons of wholesome interactions. Plus, I am learning a lot of historical Japanese facts. Like, did you know that in 794 AD, the emperor moved the capital of Japan to Kyoto? Kyoto was actually the capital of Japan for 1,000 years until they moved it to Edo, which was finally renamed Tokyo. So the capital moved multiple times during Japan's history. I just thought that was a really cool and interesting fact. You might could tell I am a history buff too. Tonikawa does so many things right, and I love the little pieces of information that make the story feel realistic and also intriguing due to the fact that I am fascinated with Japanese culture. All these things give rise to a great story, and you can't have a great story without great characters. The characters in this anime are really bashful. It's very cute because Nasa isn't some cringe anime dude like Kazuya. He's pretty relatable. Tsukasa is also not a classic anime trope. She doesn't beat Nasa up, and even though she's actually shy when it comes to love, she is very capable and explains herself whenever it's necessary. She's self-aware and is unashamed of her passions. She loves to whoop up on people in Mortal Kombat, and she doesn't care who knows it. I think that's what makes this show leap to another level as far as likability goes. These two characters complement each other in every way. The side characters aren't great, but they don't distract from our two beloved main characters. These characters start to grow a lot deeper in the second season though. Don't worry about spoilers because I won't be getting into specific details about the plot. Season 2 gives us much more character development. Also, is that a trend in anime? It feels like the first season of every romance anime is mid, but as soon as you get into the second season, things get spicy real fast. Anyways, season 2 has us exploring love between other characters, meeting interesting family members, and revealing more about Tsukasa's background. Each episode actually gets better and better since we finally are able to explore the married couple's relationship without having to get through so much exposition. All of the aforementioned reasons make for a great watch experience, but there's one thing that I can't stand about this show: the anime Shenanigans. The culprit is mostly Tsukasa's sister, Chitose. She is the embodiment of everything wrong with anime. She's loud and angry for no reason. She tries to meddle in the main character's affairs, annoyingly I might add, and the fan service is also just so out of place in this show. I mean, it's understandable if a married couple kisses once in an episode, but they put in random fan service for no apparent reason. And it's not even fan service about the married couple, it's about the side characters. I guess some people like that, but it's just not for me. Anyways, if you can deal with the occasional random anime weird stuff, then this show has plenty to offer for you. Tonikawa Over the Moon for You is a wonderful show. It's got an original plot, the characters are sincere and straightforward, and season 2 will only further these great aspects, getting deeper into this truly special story. If you don't mind the occasional cringe anime phenomena, then you need to watch Tonikawa. Remember to subscribe, and if this video is well received, I will be working more on romance anime topics because I think you guys like this genre the most. But just let me know in the comments down below. This is the Eagle-Eyed Samurai, signing off.